You guys look great.
You too. Thank
The
you.
ladies of the show. Okay, so this is crazy. So now with season one, we kind of seen you guys, Ruth and Tally, you guys have a sisterhood, you have a bond, but towards the end, it seemed to kind of be a little shaky, or maybe you guys have different plans far as, how you want to escape or how you both really feel about the highest. So in season two, will we see that develop more, or will you guys come back together, or what's the status of the friendship?
Well, it definitely has some, as you guys have noticed, it's getting a little rocky between Ruth and Tally, which is, typical when two people want something so badly, but they're starting to maybe be divided on how that's going to happen. So that is definitely going to be coming to the surface very quickly. I can tell you, you'll see a lot of that in these 3 episodes that are about to drop, actually.
Yes, three hours long. Okay, so that's a whole movie dropping for us because we've been waiting. And Melissa, okay, so like with Ruth and her daughter's father, will you guys reconcile? Like, what's the story behind you guys' relationship? Because does she want her daughter to be, a part of the Rakadushis with her, or like, why is she like giving so much pushback, I guess, with him trying to find his daughter?
Definitely initially Ruth wanted her daughter to be, Callie, to be with her in the cult because she felt like that was the way, the only way, the safest way to live. And so she kidnapped her daughter. But I think as you saw, like her motives begin to change. And she obviously experienced some very traumatizing things that would make anybody's mind change about being in this environment. So now it becomes, getting out of the cult with Tally, with Callie, with Tavia, and sticking to the goal that we came up with, which is the plan to leave. And the obstacles that come in between are what make our show wonderful, which you were saying about the relationship between Tally and Ruth. It's definitely, I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but the season 2 trailer kind of shows a different relationship between the two girls. And it definitely shows, like Yvonne said, when two women, I think what it is like alpha women, both of them are very strong in their own right. And it's like, I think they realize that. And then that's when the conflict happened. It's like, yeah, I think I can do this without you. And then she's like, yeah, girl, I'm gone. And then it's like, well, damn, no relationship. So
I gotta go back and look at the trailer for sure. Now, I definitely gotta talk to the highest. Now, Matt, with everything that's going on around the cult right now, police trying to be involved, you guys are being heavily investigated. So what things will we kind of see come to the forefront in season 2? Like, what will we learn more about the Rakadushis?
Yeah, I think his walls, literally and figuratively, start to crumble down. Like he ultra paranoid about the outsiders getting in and finding out and taking away what he's worked so hard to build. That definitely comes to the forefront. And then some things that are just kind of buried deep within the highest, those also come to the forefront at the same time. Ruth unlocks some things inside the highest that are just like he's exposed to that he didn't realize, and I think his original agenda is just thrown off track. And so he's, per the description of season 2, spiraling out of control as a result.
Out of control. Now, does the Hawkins play Marva and Daikon against each other? Like, both of them are like competing at all times to be like in your number one. It's like your top 5 you used to have for yourself. They want to be in your top 5. So, like, what is going on with Marva and Daikon?
Well, I think Daikon made me upset. So, I'm kind of getting back at him in some ways. He betrayed me, I feel like. And then at the end of the day, I just enjoy attention, You enjoy We're going to fight for it. It's like, bring it.
So let's just be real. Is the highest using this cult and this community for his own personal needs and gains, no matter who is at sacrifice?
No, why would you say that? No, that's selfish. No, for the greater good. Of course not.
Now, a lot of the practices of the Rakadushis and everything, we get bits and pieces in season 1, but a lot of it is like speculated. We don't really know exactly what's going on, what the true practices is. are we going to see more, like, are we going to learn more overall about what the Rakadouchis is really about? Like, will all of this really come out in season 2?
Yeah,
I definitely.
think,
You got it.
okay. I think if anything, you're definitely going to take a deeper dive into the Rakadouchi compound for sure. You're going to see you've already seen one veil, but there's some veils to still, like an onion. We're going deep this season.
And what's going to be the biggest shocker for season 2, especially with the 3-hour premiere? I'm sure there's going to be a lot going to unfold. They left us just hanging with the finale. So what can fans expect on March 10th?
Melissa.
Well, they can expect, we ended with that wild cliffhanger, which that's what our boss is great at, is leaving everybody like, we want more. So you guys, these 3 episodes are definitely going to be on that same roller coaster ride, the ups and downs, the mouth agape, honey. It's just like, there's a lot going on. There's relationships that you guys don't know about, may know about. There are people turning against each other. I mean, it's culty.
What's the secret relationships? I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. I thought I had everybody figured out.
See, now she's doing calculations.
Go back and dig through, because I'm like, what secret relationship?
These alliances, honey, they're real.
Going on. Now, what has been you guys' true experience? Being a part of Ruthless on BET, a part of the Tyler Perry franchise. Just ultimately, this is a moment in time for you guys to be a part of the Tyler Perry Studios in general. What's been your experience since coming on this hit show?
It's been an extraordinary one. Yeah.
A beautiful
so many different levels. These 2 lovely young ladies it's been an absolute pleasure working with them and getting to know them. The cast is phenomenal. We really gel and get along great and have a great chemistry. But they had the privilege of working with Tyler Perry before. It was kind of my first foray into that. And he's an extraordinary visionary, and it's been great to be part of that process on so many levels. I don't even have the time to really kind of get into it, but it's fun. I feel like growth has been the main thing for everybody. He just puts you on a trajectory that's just kind of like, I didn't know I could go here, and yet you're there. So it's a great one.
Well, that's just amazing. Congratulations to you all. I will definitely be tuned in for the premiere, movie, I call it, because it's going to be 3 hours. So I'll be tuned in, and just major shout out to you guys, and congratulations. I can't wait to see what happens in season 2.
Thank you, Jelisa.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So welcome. And Yvonne, I know I can't ask any more questions because I'm out of time, but I did want to say, I think it's super dope that you play Robin Crawford, and that, so versatile, because I was like, wait, that's the same person?
It looked more like this, right? It looked like, more
wow.
like this.
There you go.
There's the Robin.
I was like, wait,
Thank
that can't be the same person. So that's really dope.
I feel like that's going to happen for years. People are going to be hitting me up for years like, this was you. Thank you.
I was like, wait, that is not the same person, but great job.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, Jelisa.